All right, and happy Wednesday to everybody. Let's see YouTube try to give me a copyright strike on that one. Go ahead and try YouTube. That's an original, something I put together earlier. It's called cloud watching. And what you're seeing there in the background is the intergalactic communication device that we're using to keep an eye on everything. Sure. All right, folks. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Let's do this and let's get it all started, shall we? Let's go.
Cheeky, cheeky, pow, pow. Cheeky, cheeky, pow, pow.
Wow, oh wow. Wow, oh wow.
Cheeky, cheeky, pow, pow. Cheeky, cheeky, pow, pow. Cheeky, cheeky, pow, pow. Cheeky, cheeky, pow, pow.
Wow, oh wow. Wow, oh wow.
Today is Wednesday.
Wednesday.
It's Wednesday, it's Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Cheeky.
Chihuahua.
Charmed.
Wednesday? What Wednesday?
Every Wednesday.
Every damn Wednesday. Wednesday?
Wednesday. Cheeky.
Chihuahua.
Charmed.
Every Wednesday.
That's right, folks. Every Wednesday that I can be here, I will be here at 12 noon, trying to do my best to let you guys know what's going on and what I've been up to lately. As you can see, there's some new things on my set. There's several new things on my set. Let's see if I can hit this button right. I'm not doing good with buttons lately. All right, that's what we got in here. Let me get over here to the comment section. All right, here we go. All right, first off, we're going to say good morning to Robert. Good morning, Paz. You were first in, first like. Yeah, you did. All right, you were top of the button. In comes Zoltan. Good morning, Zoltan. Welcome, brother. I sent that link. I don't know what we'll do next. We'll see. We'll find out. We're going to play this by ear, but hey, you're more than welcome to come up. We'll try to do this together. All right. Second up, we got Opelon. Good morning, Opelon. How are you? Mike Slice, welcome. Come on in. David Canham. Hey, guys. How are you? And AZ Coins. Good morning, everyone. How are everybody? Let's see. Good morning. I think we got everybody trying to find a link on my computer. Okay. Dude. This is probably going to be a hit and miss, but we're going to try it. I love doing things. You know how I am. If I can mess it up, I'm going to do it. I'll try not to, but it's going to probably mess up. All right. Some other things that are new on this in my set that we're seeing here. All right. Let's see. Let's start with these. On the left, right down the middle, you're going to see a frog in a tire. And he's riding a skateboard, folks. Yeah. And on the right over there, you're going to see that half monkey, half banana. All right. Take a look at these. Hold on a second. I'm going to pop on something right quick. This I did for the Wounded Warrior promotion. This is called the Wounded Warrior Program promotion. And we're off.
Hello and blessings, everyone. It is that time of the year again. Yes, it's Wounded Warrior programs and auctions. By this I mean that there is many members of the community who are donating and contributing to the WWP. We here, at Cheeky Chihuahua Charms, and in conjunction with Boutique Fuja Dea, have already started filling the WWP chest to send to our great friends, Jenny Sweetheart, MLZ, Bitash Money Together, known as the Tres Amigos.
So, let's remember, the Wounded Warrior program comes from our hearts. When you mess with Jimmy Snowdog, don't forget to get cheeky.
That's right. Like she said, don't forget to get cheeky, but don't forget to give to WWP. What's going on there, folks? As you can see, those are called Italian brain rot, and they should look familiar to a few of us because, come on, son, hey, there we go, Gold Sniping Farmer. Good morning, big guy. How are you? Can't stay, but I want to say hi. Hey, everybody, hit that smash and like button. I'm gonna pull up the today's hashtag. I'll do that in a minute. But what I'm talking about here is those cute little buggers right there. I've been gone for a couple of weeks. Okay, I have been out. Things have changed. All right, not a big deal, but things have changed. We went on an adventure, took the wife to Dolphin Scene. I think you guys may have seen that video. If not, check my wall. The Dolphin Scene tour is on there. Andrea and I spent the whole afternoon out there at St. John's Pass. A lot of fun. Wasn't that expensive. And trust me, there were a lot of dolphins out there. A lot of fun. We had a great day. Okay. While we were out there, I managed to bring something else home, but we'll talk about that in a minute. But getting back, I went on the Dolphin Sightseeing tour. That was a lot of fun. That was that. We've done a few other things. I wound up seeing the doctor more than I want to see with my knees. My left knee got smacked a while back. I'm not telling the whole story, but it was at Walmart. I fell down. Their fault. They agreed to it. Yeah, it's our fault. You slipped on our stuff. Yeah, I didn't try to slip. I busted my butt and banged up my left knee. Okay, I thought it would heal up. It's not healing up. And to top that off, they're working with the left knee. I busted up my right knee when I was real young. About 17, 18 years young, I busted that right knee up. And now the right knee is trying to compensate for the left knee. And I got both knees in braces and going out on me and rubbies and creams and seeing the doctor every couple of days. In fact, I'm going back this afternoon. After all this is over with today, I got to go at 4 o'clock to go get x-rayed and CAT scanned again. A lot of fun, folks. Not a lot of fun. At least I got this appointment in the afternoon and not when I need to be on TV or on the set here to talk to you folks and show you some of the wonderful things I've come up with lately. And getting back to some of the things I've come up with, you see the little froggy on the tire froggy, I guess is what you call him, and the half monkey, half banana. All right. Let me switch cameras here, folks. Hit that button. Hit this button. Holy snot. Scared the hell out of anybody. Okay. You saw those two. Here's number 3. There we go. Here's number 3. This one, a hippopotamus in sandals is actually a cactus. That one's just so wild. Number 4, they're called Italian brain rot. And if we have a race today, folks, that's the ones we use. And number 5, there's the elephant. He got sandals too, and he's part cactus as well. So you got some reason somebody got a kick out of messing with the cactuses, I guess, and turned all those into wild ones. I picked them up a little while back out at the flea market. I thought they were cute as all because it reminded me of the races we get into. It really does. Let me flip back the camera. It reminds me of the races we get into, and I enjoy it. All 5 of them. I've already done my time, I guess, so far, playing with them in front of a camera. And probably what I'll do is I'll set them up and give them or sell them off in a bag. I think I paid, they were, they're fresh off the mint. They're not even out in toys yet. These were done by a specialist. I paid a good penny for them out there, but I wanted them because I saw, hey, I got to do something with them for WWP. And I did that. that project's done and over with. And now they're just in my face, and I like to play with them, but I'll give them out. I'll probably sell them off in a bag of 10. Yeah, probably that bag of 10 for $10. At $2 a piece, yeah, I think I paid like $3.50 a piece for the damn things. Don't tell the wife. But yeah, that's over with. We got it on. It's over with. So what I'll probably do is bag them up and throw a $10 tag on that. I think somebody's kid or somebody will get a kick out of those. All right, we'll leave it at that. Now, let me move on to the next things. Jimmy Snow, I swear you look like Robert Larson. I don't know who Robert Larson is, brother, but if he looks like me, oh, the poor guy. I mean, come on. I had to get up every day and look at this in the mirror. Well, actually, I don't get up and look at the mirror. I get up, I sneak up slowly, creep up off the shelf, and then get my head slowly in front of that glass, because if I sneak up too quick in the mornings, especially in the mornings, that mirror will shatter in a million pieces and it's gone. I got to get another one. So, no, I don't sneak up on mirrors that often because I lose them. So, no, I'm sorry if he looks like me. Never mind. Robert Larson, if you're out there, brother, blessings, and how are you? I'm just messing with you, AZ. You know that. All right, guys. Let's go. Let's do this. We're going to pop back up. Of course, I made all kinds of videos while I've been gone. So let's do this one. I'm really proud of this one. Well, not real proud of it. This one, basically what I did is I wanted to make something for WWP to put the stuff in, all right, which I've already started doing. And I have, okay? That's already got going. But I needed a chest. I needed something cool to put it in. And while I was making it, of course, I had to grab my camera and do a little stop action. Here you go, folks. Check this one out. Oh, yeah, TikTok. And that is the Wounded Warrior Treasure Chest. Now, what's going to happen, folks? And up to the time we need to do it, because it's got to be shipped out, what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep putting things that we either win through the races on this show or whatever we keep adding in and donating and get stacking in and going into that box. Now, let me see if I can do this without destroying the set, because you know how I get, folks. I'm not exactly all that dainty. Put this up, put that there. Okay. Now, if I can see what I'm doing here, we'll bring the chest down. There we go. Now, that's all nice raised lettering. Those are actually resin letters that I made in the saw procurement. Basically, so they could bend to the top of the chest. Now, let's see what we got in here. All right. We'll pull these out first. This is what's in here so far, folks. Not a great deal, but we're getting there. Let's see. That's a certificate. Authentication. Because we got a stack here. We'll go through it right quick. These are $100 gold foil notes. This is in the, I think it's a Zombuk series. United States, gold. They're all, this is Killer Clown there. I think it's Zombuks. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6 of those. All right, yeah, all right, we got 6 of those. Did I get them up in the camera right? Then we've got a 20, a 10, a 5, another 5. All right, so that's a stack so far. That's 1. All right, make it down here so you can see it. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and that makes 9 in that little stack right there of gold foil bucks. Okay, yeah, that's just the starting of it. Now, since we're going to do that gold foil, you got to show the real gold. All right, so far we have 1 gold back in there. 1 gold back. That will change, I'm sure. Then, let's see what else we got in here. This is a Mercury dime and a 1 Grammy. Been donated. I can see the camera there. All right, drop that down. That's in there. Here we have a set of Moonstone sterling silver earrings. That's been donated. What else we got in here, folks? Here's some copper. It's one of the run the runs there. I think that's Tampa Bay. Here we go. This was one in the race last time we were on, folks. 1964 Kennedy on a keychain. That's in there. And, here we go. A 1 ounce silver. Got that flying manta ray on there. Beautiful. So we have silver. We have gold. We have copper. We got foil. We got a keychain. And while I'm talking away and running my yap, I'm going to throw in, this is nice, right quick, just to do it, to see it going for everybody. I'm going to chop that 1 ounce copper bear in there. This box is going to be a bit heavy and a bit full by the time I send it to Ginny Sweetheart, MLZB, and Cash Money. That's a grizzly bear cash. All right. That's another ounce in there. Now, my plan now is to straight up keep filling this up until it's time for the WWP auction. Let me get back over here. I see I'm missing up on comments. I got to keep an eye on that. Nick Ullman. Hey, Nick, welcome. Come on in. Silver Spurs 420. Come on in. Come on in, Silver Spurs. How are you guys doing today, huh? Let's see what we got here to keep up with y'all. Okay, for some reason the link won't show up in my email on my laptop. I was lucky I found it and got it out. I don't know, Zoltan. Far as I'm concerned, if we can get Zoltan up here today, guys, we're trying to figure this out. I've never done it properly, but if we can do it, we're going to get Zoltan up here. He's got stuff that he would like to run a race on. Not a problem. Not a problem at all. But he's working on it right now. We'll see if we can get it straightened out. All right. Let's see. We're hitting what's the mark on there? I got to see what time it is. All right. 21. Yeah. All right. Time to turn around and pop this up right quick. But I wanted to get across to you on the chest. All right. When that's done, when that's all filled, it's time to go. The whole chest and everything in it is going to Michael, Jenny, and they're going to decide whether to do the whole thing as one unit or open it up and auction it off that way. As far as I'm concerned, it makes no difference to me. Okay? If the chest, I can see the link on my phone, but I got email on my laptop and the message is not there. I don't know, Zoltan. I had problems trying to find some music this morning that I know I recorded last night. It was right there on my phone, but my computer did not want to show it. which was really weird because I knew it was right there. I'm looking at it on my phone, but the computer laptop itself would not show it there. I had to turn everything and turn it down, and I don't recommend you doing that because it took me like a half an hour to get it done to finally get everything to come up. And then when it came up, there it was. And I have no idea why it would not read. That was weird. I've had that problem before. Yeah. Seems like the internet keeps finding things to get weird with, you know? Anyway, I think maybe the chest will help it all go on one big unit, because the more money that I can come up with for the Wounded Warrior Project, the more stuff I can send, the more stuff they can auction off, the happier I get. I'm a member. I'm not a Wounded Warrior. I'm a wacky warrior. We'll go with that one. Eccentric. In fact, that's in my medical. Yeah, eccentric is the word they use. Yeah, it's true. Anyway, but yeah, I'm not a wounded warrior. That's for my buddies out there missing limbs, parts of them shot off, burned off. Come on, man. These guys are hurt bad permanently. I didn't go. I didn't do that, but they did. And damn it, that's why I was there, to protect, support, and take care of them, those who did. That was my job. Period. Okay? These guys need it. And I know, sending it the way we're sending it, there ain't no greedy, yeah, I can't say those words on YouTube, or they'll bounce my ass quick. But yeah, no greedy jack is going to get in there and get in the middle of it when we send money to these guys. There is nobody like that. It goes straight up to Wounded Warrior Project. And the Blue Angels, which I believe have now changed their color to yellow. Somebody check me on that, but I swear that's what I read earlier. The Blue Angels are now the Yellow Angels. I don't know. Somebody check on that for me. But they're the ones who double everything that we send to Wounded Warrior Project. So everything I can get in that chest, and I want that sucker hard to close before we send it, folks. And we're going to do that. All right? We're going to do that. All right. Enough of that rant. Let's get back up on here and go over here. Let's see what we have. Yeah. Okay. This is going to be a new part of the show. It's introducing my little girl, Zena. We're calling this the Boutique Vujade. And if you think about it, take the word deja vu and run it backwards. Vujade. Boutique Vujade. Okay. What that simply means is I've got a bunch of stuff I've collected, or people have not donated, but stuff I've picked up and we've gotten as gifts, this, that, and the other. And we're going to pass these things along. Mostly what they are, I'll tell you the honest truth, are things I've gotten from Auction Palooza on my deals. Okay. I get something that I pass on the savings on to my friends because I'm just passing things on that somebody else might need or want. And I'll get into that when we start the Boutique Vujade. All right? All right. Looking at the time. All right. Right time signature here. All right. Let me do this. I have to push this button. No, it's not the right button. Nope. Try again. Try this button. Aha, here we go. Your screen, and share. All right. Hashtag brain rot. Can y'all see me over on the camera? All right, here we go. I'm going to take All 5 of those brain rots, including the little froggy, the froggy in the tire, he was not made proper, if you ask me, because he can't stand. I couldn't get him to stand on his own, so I alien taped his little booty to that Michelangelo, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. That's brain rot. I'll take all 5 of those, including the skateboard, throw them in a bag, and sell them for $10. But today's hashtag, folks, is hashtag brain rot. That'll be at the end of the show. It must be present, and I'm not spinning that sucker more than twice. I've already been through it, folks. Ain't doing it. All right? Hashtag brain rot must be present to win. All right? All right. I'll leave that up there for a few seconds so you guys can figure out how to spell BRAINROT. Because the first time I did it, I had Brian rot. Had to look at it twice because something's wrong with that. Oh, okay. Went back and I made it brain rot. Something's wrong with Brian rot. I don't know Brian. All right, guys. You got that? Hashtag brain rot. All right, we got that out. Hashtag brain rot. I'll bring it in here. That's 1, 2, 3. Just put it in my wallet. Just put it in your wallet. I haven't even said what the giveaway is today yet, there, Silver Spurs. That's what I call confident. All right, let's go. Now, let me find. All right, let's get it. All right, we're at what, half mark? Yeah, we're at a half mark. There we go. All right, let me find this video. Go over here. It should be this one. Here we go. Y'all have a look at this. This is new. Nobody else has got this, folks, but Cheeky Chihuahua Charms. That's me at Cheeky Chihuahua. I'm Jimmy Snowdog. No one else has got one of these. I've checked. Let's go.
New to Cheeky Chihuahua Charms is the Heart of the Sea Angel Wings pendant, a heart-shaped cockle shell encased in a glossy protective resin armor. Also, we have this sterling silver happy smiling sun pendant available at the boutique Vujade. The Heart of the Sea Angel Wings pendant is only available at Cheeky Chihuahua Charms and the boutique. Just contact Jimmy Snowdog at Cheeky Chihuahua Charms at yahoo.com.
Have a look at these, folks. Now, these are actual shells from the sea. All right. And I found these when I was with Andrea looking through things when we went to see the dolphins. These are cockle shells, and they do call them the angel wings of the sea. I'm trying to get it where you'll be able to see this. I'll pull one off right quick, flip it over to the other camera. Let me see if I can do this, because it's kind of hard to see, but let me show you what they actually look like. Not that, me. Yeah. All right, check this out. Very intricate, very delicate. And they do look like angel wings as you look at them. Sorry. As we were looking at these, I thought they were beautiful. I really did. Here's the one I made for the wife. This is the first one I made. We were looking at them, and she goes, "Those things are gorgeous." I said, she goes, "Well, what can we do with them?" And I looked at it. And I said, "Yeah, maybe I can make it into a pendant." She goes, And look, he just gave me that look. You know what I'm saying? I said, uh-huh. Don't challenge my butt, because you know how I am. She's already wore these at school to work. I made 3 of these, folks. So right now, there's only actually 3 that exist on the planet. Actually, as it is, only 2, because one is my wife's. That's Andrea's, and she's not giving it up, folks. Nope, she's not giving that up. Let me put these back up here right quick so y'all can see them again. Now, these are the only ones that exist so far, folks. Right there. These are called the Heart of the Sea angel wings. They're actually cockle shells, but what I've done is I have basically encased them, because you notice how shiny they are. They are very slick and very shiny, because I have encased them in a high viscosity resin, 360 degrees all the way around it, in a complete shell. All right. And it is hardened to a rock. You drop them, makes no difference. And it won't hurt them, because, hey, you're not going to hurt them. All right. Well, you can't hurt them if you have a hammer or something, but remember, they're coated in resin. Basically, that's what they are. They're coated in resin. I happen to like them. I think they're kind of neat. And in that little commercial, as you saw, this one popped up. Wow, I did not clean that thing, did I? It looks black from here, but man, you get that thing on a you get that thing on a camera, and you can see all the lint. Wow. All right. Solid sterling silver. You can see the back. Smiley, smiley. It is pure. I said solid, but it's pure sterling silver. Oh, smiling sun. Glad it's back. Because boy, I didn't like that winter. Boy, I hate that background. That's just driving me nuts, folks. Let me move this. I don't like that at all. Here, we'll do this. Dink, dink. How's that? There we go. Now, what you're looking at, of course, you can probably find that sun just about anywhere if you look hard enough, because there's a lot of charm makers out there, but that's the only one I've got. But those cockle shells, those are the only ones out there. They're the only ones in existence right now. All right? They're the only ones existing. Okay? My wife has one. There's 2 there. They'll go for $20 plus shipping, and that's it. I'm going to try advertising a little more and see what more people think by I'm going to let the wife wear it out. We're going to go places. I'm probably going to see Jeremy play. I got to go see Frankie soon. I owe her something. I love messing with her. Frankie Ray down here is something else. Jeremy Thomas. Man, you get a chance to see Jeremy Thomas live. If he's at TJ Wild, or if he's under Jeremy Thomas, or if he's with his brothers. All right. His other band brothers. Oh man. Are you kidding? You get Sean and Joe with him? Oh my God, those guys, Casey. Oh Lord, they're done. They're called the Blackbird Revival. You can catch them down in St. Pete on weekends. If you catch them, go check out Jeremy and them. Those guys are something else. But anyway, I'll probably be going down that area next week or so. I'll be wearing some of these to check them out, let people see what we can do, what I can do with these things. But yeah, they're the only ones on the planet, people. Think about it. I'll let one go for $20 plus shipping. Shipping's gone up a little bit, folks. Don't get mad at me. But I will wrap that sucker up and make sure it doesn't get broke. I don't like that myself, period. Because you're going to kind of break that, especially in a resin case like I made it. But let's face it, you know how shipping can get. And they've gone up. So $20 plus shipping, and that will get you one of the only, and I do mean one of the only in the world of these Heart of the Sea angel wings, and actually cockle shells, folks. You'll be the only one besides my wife wearing them. Let's face it, when you get something from me, you can tell people there ain't nothing else like it. Unless it's in the same theme I was making something at once. Other than that, nope. I'm too crazy to make the same thing twice. Crazy or nuts? We never know. One or the other, probably both. But that's it, folks. $20, and you will not find a deal like that nowhere. All right? Try finding one. Now, let's go over to this. Yeah. A little odd. I know we just missed St. Patrick's Day. I was too busy. I think I was sick. Gonna throw this on right quick so you can see what's coming up next. All right. Here's our first race, folks. Here's the first race. Thank you, Zoltan. That's reminding me. Yeah. If you guys like what you see, you guys pop in the show late, pop up and say, well, Jimmy had this, that, and the other. And you go, oh, dang, did I miss that? Well, probably not. You may have. You never know what's going on around here. But you can always get a hold of Jimmy Snowdog at Jimmy Snowdog. Okay, just go to Cheeky Chihuahua Charms, all one word, all lower caps. Cheeky Chihuahua Charms at yahoo.com. Real easy. Real easy. I need to change that banner, folks. Hold on just a second. Ding, 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 ding. All right, here we go. Show this one. Yeah. All right. Here we go. First race of the day, folks. Hopefully we can do this and do it neatly. The last one we did, the 64 Kennedys you saw, is in the chest. That's another 64 Kennedy, not as pretty, not as bright, but still a 64 Kennedy. And of course, we know that is 90% silver. All right? That's 90% silver. It's silver going right now, and those things are going right at $30 a pop. All right? $30 a pop for that one coin. And what you're getting in is not a sterling silver holder, but that is a stainless steel holder. It should not stain or should not get ugly, not coloration. You know, it should be nice. It should stay the same. What will colorize is your silver, of course. So let's face it, it's going to get old. You can see all three coins there are real coins. And they're about a $30 coin. Here we're going to go with this, folks. Real simple. Okay? Real simple. $4 a shot. $4 a spot. 10 spots. The first spot automatically goes to Wounded Warrior. So let me get that in there. Or Zoltan, you can get that for me if you would. First shot. First spot goes to Wounded Warrior. Of course, that's all races on my show. We support WWP. Simple as that, 100%. My wife and I are both veterans, and we support the Wounded Warrior Project, project, whatever you want to call it, especially the auction coming up. But this race is going to be for $4 a spot, 10 spots. Let's go. First spot is WWP. Now we got that all set up. We've talked about that. We want to get that race going. We'll set it off to the side, but we'll keep that going. Let's see. Oh, yeah, these things. Let's see. We got 5 people in here. And it's what? We're getting close to 1. We want to, okay, well. All right, guys. Check these out. I picked these up. I thought they were gorgeous. I still do. You don't believe some of the stuff I pick up and find. Where's my button here? Wrong button. Here we go. Right button. Camera. All right. Check these out. These are sterling silver. I'm going to pull them off. Sterling silver and amber. And look at these. You don't see amber with stuff in them too often. These got, I guess, I don't know what's in there. But that's definitely amber. Very nice amber. Very pretty, very polished. And that is with sterling silver. Set of earrings. If you see me, hear me talking about it, and I'm showing these off today because that's something I'm going to put them up. They're going on the rack for my jewelry section. I probably would have put up a better card than that. I dropped it and set on I think when I was moving stuff around. We'll go with that. Straight up, $20 for a pair of earrings like that. Think about it, guys. Think about who you would give those to and what kind of present that would make. That amber, the way those stones are, it's kind of hard to find that way. $20 plus shipping. That's the way they go. All right, folks. Let me change cameras. Okay. Now, you got a Benjamin. I believe that is a 1958. Then you got a 64 Kennedy. And a '43, I believe it is. 43 Walker. Those are 90% silver. And of course, you see the little keychains in the middle? That's that lucky charm. That's the last two I got, folks. I haven't made any more because, like I said, when I make a batch of things, I don't make a whole lot of them. I'll make different styles and variations. The last one was bought for me. It had gold flake and glow in the dark in it. I got wild with that one. Those are the last two I got, other than one I keep in my pocket. The wife's got one. I see them because friends of mine all have them. I had one gentleman stop me at the coin show this Saturday. We were talking about the money bags that Richard was selling at the show. And I said, yeah, you ought to see what I've made with them. He goes, you make things with those? I said, yeah, watch this. I pulled one out of my bag. He looked at me, and his wife, her eyes got wide. And she didn't move or nothing. Just her facial expression, her eyes got wide. He turned around and looked at her, turned around and looked at me and goes, how much? And I looked right at the man. I said, $10. You met me here. No shipping. Really? Yeah. He handed me a 20. He says, keep it. He handed it. As I started handing it to him, she reached out for it. He goes, oh, no, it was hers. It was hers. I knew she'd want one of that. And she looked at me, and she had the biggest grin on her face. She was looking at that outside and already had it hooked up on her purse before she walking away. She was grinning from ear to ear. Those things are kind of neat. They really are. They are made with pure money. All right? That is pure U.S. banknotes that had been shredded by the mint. I bought them. I had the bag right here somewhere. And I took that money, mixed it with resin, did the right combination, because you can do the wrong combination with things and not make it correct. Trust me, folks. I've made some mistakes with resin. And it don't work and it don't come out. But you got to do the right combination of the mixture and put them things together to get them to come out like that. Nice and smooth. And it does make a nice keychain. For you folks out there, $10 like everybody else. Flat out fee. I've got that much time in each one. It takes about an hour to make these dang things. That's an hour of my life. That's $10. $4 a shot, people. $4 a spot. We got, we only got one in WWP. Come on, folks, let's go. Dig in. $4 a spot. That's $4. If you win, you convert that $4 into 30 in a keychain. All right? If you don't like the keychain, fine. Unscrew it, pop that coin out, and put it in your collection. That's still a $30 coin, folks. If you don't like the keychain, that's cool with me. Let's face it. $4, and if you win, it turns into 30. Yeah, you've more than doubled, tripled your freaking money on that one. All right? That's a good win. Let's go, folks. $4 a spot. Let's look in here in the bag here and see what we can come up with next. All right. Boop. Oh, and let's see. We're at 48. Okay. Now, I'm going to do this at one time and one time only. I'm going to play this. It's about 2 minutes and 12 seconds. There's no audio. There's no special effects. Well, what you see is what you get, but it's going to have sound and other things added to it. This is the opening, the very beginning of a movie I'm working on. I share you out. Sharing is caring. Hi, Jessica. Welcome in. Come on in, Jessica. Hashtag, Jessica, the hashtag today is hashtag brain rot. I'll pop it up in a minute. What you're about ready to catch, Jessica, you just came in here, is a premiere. You might want to call it, I guess you call it a premiere, because I'm not going to play this more than once, all right? Y'all going to get an idea of what it's like. It's raw, real raw, but you'll still understand just by without the words and without any sound that there's a story being told here. Kind of weird, but something's going on. Here you go. This is a premiere of raw footage, director cut, whatever you want to call it, of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Ducks Pizza Paradise. As I said, there is no sound to this yet. So much for Swan Lake. Now here's where Michael messes up. Yeah, I told him not to mess with it. You were warned, Mikey. And that's it. That's without sound. That took me a couple of weeks to actually do. I had it It took me a couple of weeks to build a set. Then it took me a couple of weeks to actually do all the stop motion. It takes about 350 to 400 pictures to actually get an edited 15 to maybe 20 seconds of film. That's 2 minutes and 12 seconds. So you can, if you do the calculations of the counting right, and yeah, that's a lot of stills of stop, click, move, stop, click, move, stop, click, move. And you got to keep it all in your head. You got to keep things that's going on around you out of the way. You got to focus on what you're doing. You got to watch your lighting. I mean, I do some of the fun things. Well, like the one for the WWP with the brain rot. That was just me just playing. This here is a little more because you got to tell a story and you've got to change figures and you've got that's only the first 2 minutes. The rest of it's going to be nothing but basically more of a style of a WWE slam fest. I am going to have all the four brothers, the Turtles. They're all going to get together and have a slam fest and fight everybody they can, everybody I throw at them. Trust me, that's going to be wild. I haven't gotten there yet, folks, but I do have the pizza world and all that. It's all set up. I'm getting ready to do that. And the brothers are going to have one heck of a tax on them. I'm going to throw everything from them, from golden ducks to little ducks to you name it, unicorn ducks. Oh, I got all kinds of wild stuff. That'll be the next part. Then when I get it all done, then I got to get sound. I got to give it music. I've got a lot of that done. And then it'll be all one total thing. And then I'll play it on, stick it on YouTube and let anybody enjoy it. I get a kick out of doing things like that. All right, let's go back to what I was talking about earlier. Let me get a bit of tea in my voice. Hold on. We've got a race here, folks. We got a race here going. $4 a spot, folks. That's $4 a spot. All right? That's a $30 coin in a keychain. If you don't like the keychain, unscrew it, zip it out, and keep the $30 coin. Put it in your stack. All right, Jessica, you take care and have a blessed day, dear. Have a great day. All right, as I said, if you don't like the keychain, fine. All you do is unscrew the cap, pop the coin out, put it in your stack. That's a $30 coin. You paid $4 for it. You didn't even pay shipping. All right, we deal on that one. Good. All right, let's go over to the next one. One last thing we're going to talk about at the end here. Well, close to the end. Because ain't nothing happening, folks. Nobody's doing anything other than WWP. Let's go, folks. $4 a spot. That's a short race. Come on, folks. Let's go. We're waiting on you. All right. The next part. What we got to talk about? Oh, yeah, the Eagles. This eagle proved to be a 5-gram pure silver eagle, fully colorized, beautiful. I wanted one of those so it would fit in my magnetic charms because I plan on wearing one with a real silver in it and not just pewter. I wanted a real eagle in there. Okay. Unfortunately, as you can see, real easy when I got the 5-grammer. That 5-grammer was too big for my charm. And that instantly got on me. I went upset a little bit. It's all right. Start over and look some more. So the 5-grammer became something that I did not know existed. until Miss Jenny Sweetheart. I will talk about those guys in a minute. She pops up and goes, look this. And she had one of these. A 1 gram pure silver colorized. Pure silver. And voila. Check it out, folks. Is it not coming in very clear? Let's check out the other one here. Hold on. Dink. Not that one. Yeah, that one. Check this out. All right. Easier to do it this way. Pop this over here. Put that there. Yeah, okay. Here. Now. There we go. Are you seeing what I'm looking at, folks? I finally found what I've been looking for. I think you two said it first. Nah, I've been looking for this for a while. All right. Very soon, and I do mean soon, because I will have the first one. I will have the first one of these, and I will wear it because it's mine. I'm the maker. I'm the inventor. I'm the creator. That's mine. The second one. Hold on, folks. I'm going to show you something right quick. I've had this. I've been waiting on it. The second one is going in to this. It's going in this beautiful case. Pop button and all that. It's going into a beautiful case like this. And this is going to the boss over at Mar-a-Lago. I'm sending it to the boss's wife. Let her see it first. But I will not send pewter to the boss. I'll wear pewter all day long, but I'm not doing that to the boss. Nuh-uh, not me. I'll wear my stuff proudly because I like my stuff. But here's the deal. I'm sending it to the boss's wife. Let her look at it because apparently she is the fashion aficionado in the world. Okay, apparently so. If you haven't seen the movie Melania, you should. The wife and I went and saw it. It was pretty good. All right. But that's what's going to happen. I am going to have these here. I've got 2. Stop hiding here. I've got 2 right now. One I'm going to make for myself. The second one is going to be a gift to the boss at Mar-a-Lago. That's where it's going. Okay? I have more coming, and I will make these available on Cheeky Chihuahua Charms. Pure silver. I'm working on right now to work on a certificate of authentication, because once you put this in the resin, it's not coming out. And the only way you can, is it real silver? It's on the back. Well, the back's going to be in the charm. So I will have a certificate of authentication that this is pure silver. It'll come with the charm. And if you pass it over, well, I don't know what a magnet will do to one of those machines that checks gold and silver. Shouldn't mess with it too much, but I'll guarantee, because I'm only going to sell a few of these when I make them. I'm only going to make about a handful, and I mean a small handful. Are you listening to me, folks? A small handful. Maybe 5 or 6 of these things will exist on the planet. I'll have one. The boss is going to get one sent towards him, and we'll see who wants to wear something like that where they wear. You see how I wear mine? Real simple, pops on, pops off. Excellent. You can put on anything. Hats, jackets, suits, vests, you name it. It goes about anywhere, actually. You can wear these things on a constant basis. All right? Silver Paws. Hey, Robert. Welcome, brother. How are you? Did you see these things? That's a 1 Grammy. It's going to go in my special charms. But the 1 Grammys, colorized pure silver. I think they're gorgeous. They're going to go into that. Now, what we got here? Oh, pause. Pause looking jumped in here. All right, pause. All right, we got 4 left, people. So we got for put chat in on 2 of them. So Sky Quest. All right, brother. Good to see you. How are you? All right. Pause. Sky Quest. Let me pop this up right quick. So y'all see this one? It's this button. I'm learning this stuff. All right. And we're going to go to giveaway tool. There we go. Share. Brain rot. Hashtag brain rot. That is the hashtag for the day. Hashtag brain rot. That's for the EOS. Must be present to win. I'm only going to do it twice. Hashtag brain rot. All right, Sky Quest. What we got here, let me pop this back off. Stop sharing. Push that button. Now I got to push this button. I'm getting used to pushing buttons. I'm glad both cameras are working today. That was getting to me for a while. All right. What we got is $4 a spot, 10 spots for a race. That's $4 to swap out. What you're getting for is a $30 coin in a keychain. If you don't like the keychain, that's easy. Unscrew the top, open it up, pop the coin out, put it in your stack. Still $30. You spend $4 on a keychain for $30. Yeah, you've done something for the day. Smile and go on with it. All right. $4 a spot. We got, I think, 4 spots left is what I'm seeing here. All right. 4 spots left. Now, here comes the next one. You see the banner at the bottom? While on this show, spot will be at 75. Let me check one more time to see what it was. I know what it said when I first got up this morning at 7 when I started this. Let me look over here. Kitco. All right, wait a minute. Kitco says it's at 75. Well, I don't like that. No. All right. Let me fix things, folks. We got to fix things. Banner, come over here. Ticker tape, ding, 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 and let's change that. No. We'll take that off, and we'll do it this way. There we go. All right. Here's what we're doing, folks. Here's what we're doing. Let me move these right quick out of the way. And they're out. Oof. Such magic. Yeah, right. Okay. Let me aim the camera just a little bit better. And I'll slide it up a little bit. There we go. Now, what you're looking at, folks, are 4 solid ounces of silver. One's a Morgan replica. One's an Indian head replica. One is a bar. It's got, I believe, a walker on there. And the bottom one down there is a Christmas one. They're all rounds. They're all 1 solid ounce of silver. I just checked Kitco. Kitco's at 75. Today's spot on my show is 70. You want an ounce of silver. You want to save a couple of dollars. Yell at Jimmy Snowdog when he's doing it now, when he's doing it on his show, and save yourself a couple of bucks. Because first off, you'll buy an ounce of silver from me for $5 off spot. That's automatic. Plus, here's what I do. Get this. Here, I do. It was pretty good. Here's what I do. I have a feature on my show that apparently nobody else seems to care about, or I don't know. You call it. Pop it over here. Yeah, right. Button right there. That button. This feature I call the Wheel of Spots. Okay? Can you see that, folks? There you go. Should be clear. Now, what we got there is 3, 5s, and 7s. There's about as same many as 3s, as 5s, and 7s. In fact, there might be one more 7. No? Yeah, they're all basically even. And then I got a couple pictures in there of my charms and stuff. It's just to throw everything off. But you buy an ounce of silver for me, say, Jimmy, I want an ounce of silver for $5 off spot. That's saving you $5 straight up. I mean, that's $5 straight up. All right. Then we spin the wheel. All right. Let me pull out of here, go over here, and we spin this. And it lands on. There you go. 5. You just got $10 off an ounce of silver. Period. That's not something to write home about. Not something to scream about, but hey, that's $10 off spot on an ounce of silver. And this day and age, the way it keeps riding up and down, that's not a bad price, folks. That's what I'm offering. That is what I'm offering. And there's 4 ounces there to choose from. You got a Morgan copy. You got a Buffalo Indian head copy. You've got a Christmas round with Santa Claus on it. It needs work. It's got toning. And then you got the bar up there. It's got toning. But you got 1 ounce of silver. Okay, SkyQuest got, well, we're down to 3 spots, folks. Come on, we got 3 spots. 3 spots left, folks. 3 spots on this. Get yourself a $30 coin in a keychain. If you don't like the keychain, take it out. Simple as that. All right. On the silver, that's not a bad price. You take your chances, though. Okay, on that wheel of spot. I already took the $5 off a spot. I took 5 off automatically. Sometimes I take 10, but today I just took off 5 because of the way it bounces today. All right. Took 5 off. You hit that wheel of spot. You hit a 7. That's $7 off. 3, 5, or 7. I offer that as an incentive because, yeah, let's move some of the silver to each other in our community. That's what I'm doing. All right. We'll stop at that. PSA, public service announcement, to go on to something different. What is Jimmy doing? What is Jimmy up to? Well, here's what Jimmy's been doing and what Jimmy's up to next. I picked up a few things at the coin show. In Tampa, we have what we call Coin-a-copia. And that's once a month, the very first Saturday of each month. All the local dealers come around. And we get to see each other, meet each other. Some of us, we know each other for years. Some of us have known each other for years, which is the way it should be because we are a community. I know some of these guys since I was a kid. Richard, the man in charge, is finally retired from his day job. He's been at his day job, which is upstairs on that building, and he's going to take over permanently. But we had some nice people out. If you guys get around Whatnot, we had the Juice Lot King. The Juice Lot King. Now, I hadn't met him, but I'd seen his stuff before because I've bought things from his show, his stuff. I didn't know he was the Juice Lot King. I was dealing with one of his people that worked for him, big old giant redheaded guy, ginger guy, nice guy. And he even remembered he sold me a silver. I actually bought a silver banana. It's a banana. I had to have it for something. I'm going to put it in something, one of my stuff. I forget what I did with it, but I bought a silver banana, and he still remembers to this day of selling me that silver banana. But I got to meet the Juice Lot King there. He was doing a live broadcast. And let me see if I can I'll pop this picture around. Dink, dink. Nope, this one. All right, get this. he's got his logo in these 10-gram pure silver. Is that right? Have I got it up right? No, it's upside down. Sorry, it's upside down. Try this again. There we go. The Juice Lot King. There's his logo. And on the back, it was poured by someone named Taz. I believe he's known on Whatnot. I don't know much about Whatnot, but a 10-gram slug of pure silver. I thought that was kind of neat. Put that in my little stacks there. I like small things like that. And here's something else kind of neat. This is coming soon. As soon as I sit down and I gotta clean my table off over there, I will be converting these. I have 4 of them. These are 1 gram Trump 2024 pure silver 3/9 fine. I got my hands on 4 of them. I am going to put them in. Oh, stop that. What are you doing to me here? I am going to put them in earrings that are completely clear. They'll be teardrop shaped, and they'll say Trump. Or I'll probably put them in bars. Probably put a bar shape instead of a teardrop this time. I'll probably put them in a bar shape that put them in, and you'll be able to see Trump wide and easy to read it on your ears, and make that all this also sterling silver hooks for the ears. I don't wear, obviously, no holes, but my wife does. She will get the first pair because she had a pair of these. I made her a pair about 2 years ago. And about a year ago, we were, where were we at? We were at a show. I forget. We were at a show somewhere seeing somebody play. And a lady come up to her and started pointing at her earrings. What? Where did you get those? Where did you get those? Well, my husband made them for me. Your husband makes those? I said, yeah. She looks at me and we talk. She said, can you make me a pair? I quote her a price to get maybe to get her to go away. And she did. She goes, I'll take it. So I said, sure. Hold on a second. Honey, give me your earrings. She looked at me like, what? I said, give me your earrings. I packaged them up for her and sold them to the lady. And my wife goes, uh-huh. I said, yeah, uh-huh. You're the one that says sell. Okay, we did. And I did. Yes, I did. Now, she's going to get the first pair of these, and we're not going to sell those, but I will have one more pair to offer very soon. Along with those, I got a bunch of these. These are 1 gram buffalo nickels. I hate the thing. Here we go. Buffalo nickels. All right. I got 4 of those, and those will go into the teardrop earrings, and it'll look really nice in there, and you'll have 1 pure gram in each ear. Okay. Now, someone said what I ought to do is go completely clear and make it out of my soft resin. And I went, why would I want to put it in soft resin? No, that doesn't make any sense. He goes, if something ever happens with your soft resin, you can take a sharp razor knife, go right along that thing and open it up. Unlike pure hard resin, the hard stuff that dries, you'd have to have a hammer and break it open to get that metal out. But with that, you could actually take a knife and slice and cut your way in, and maybe you could get that silver out if you really had to do it. I hope you never have to do it, but you might have to one day. But there's still 1 pure gram of silver. That's coming in a couple of weeks. As soon as I sit down properly at my desk, clean it up a little bit over there at my workstation, I will get to work on those, and we will offer those out. So that's going to be 1 set of Trump earrings coming and 2 sets of buffalo earrings coming, buffalo nickels coming. All right. I'm not offering that King, the Juice Lot King. That's not coming. Nope. That's not coming. That stays in my lot. Okay? Now, here's something. Let me go back on my gun. Here's something. Look at this. Now, that's not copper, that's bronze. Bank of Sierra Leone, British Mint, the Death Mask, colored pyramid shaped coin. I believe I won this off a pause, silver pause, a while back. This is 2022. That's going to probably go into a race very soon. Probably that and some other things. All right, we're still looking at 3 spots left, folks. 3 spots left. And since we're going to do that, I'm going to go ahead, throw on a nice quiet piece for a few minutes. It's 2 minutes long. While that's going on, I'm going to change out a couple things here so I can start another section of Cheeky Chihuahua Charms called Boutique Vujade. Basically, it's a small auction for small stuff. You'll see in a minute. Hold on, folks. Okay. Boutique Vujade. Somebody said, yeah, deja vu, new to you. Well, today is Vujade. I just did it backwards, folks. Here's what I'm going to do, folks. Real simple. Real simple. We got some neat things in here. First off, I have one of these. Okay. Now, these are going pretty good with a lot of people out there. I'm going to open up the box and show you what they are. It's called a comfort cross. All right. Drop everything as usual. It's called a comfort cross. Comes with the paperwork, of course. Comes in its own little baggie. And what this is a handmade, simple wooden cross. Comes in a cloth bag. Comes with its own paperwork, like I said. Tells you all about it. There we go. Handcrafted work of art made of authentic Bethlehem holy hand olive wood. All right. These are really nice. Nice gift to someone who's a Christian or believes. They're called a comfort cross. Pretty sweet little things. I have this one, and I have one that's not even been out of the package yet. All right. We're going to go to this next. Yep, that was it. We're going to go to this next. We'll knock a ring down. This is called a flow ring. All right. And I'm going to change the camera right quick because I'm going to have to. No, not the extra camera. What is wrong with you, Huffman? Push the button right. This camera. Think. All right. This camera. I get this. It's called a flow ring. All right. Now, I can't take this out without having my dog Xena go nuts at me. Because watch what it does. It pops out like this. Then you can roll up. Let's see if I can do this right. Can I do it right? I don't know. Oh, Lord. Here she comes. Yeah, she loves this thing. She wants to attack me now. It rolls on your, here we go, here we go. It rolls up and down your arm. And it's called a flow ring. It's supposed to go, my camera's, there we go. This guy's doing it. There she goes. She thinks it's her toy. I got it from Mox and Palooza to play with and show the kids at my wife's school. We've already done all that. She thinks it's her toy, but I'm not giving her a stainless steel spring to play with. She's a tough little dog, but I'm not giving her that. All right. But this thing is neat. It's fun to play with. If you got kids or kids in school, this thing is cool. All right. Fun to play with. Put that down. All right. Now, gotta go to the change cameras. Hold on. Think. There we go. Now, this here, OWS Pro, these hook around your head and hold on. These are wireless earbuds, of course, in the package. Never been used. Wireless earbuds. Speaking of wireless earbuds, here's another pair. Clear, true, wireless earbuds. Okay, fine. Very nice. They come in a little set. Here, hold them. Those aren't hooked up. Those just pop in your ear, BMIs, all right? Bluetooth by Tech. And last but not least in the wall, we got ourselves a pew-pew that shoots little water pellets. Water pellets. Never been out of the box. 14 and up. It's never been out of the box, okay? It's just a toy pew-pew. It shoots water pellets. I will start the auction at $5. $5, your choice, $5. That's either the wooden cross, set of earbuds for $5, or the pew pew, or the flow rings. That's what's in the boutique this week. Next week, you never know. I'm serious. You never know what's going to go on, because when I do these shows, what I do is I take these items and put them on the side of the table. I'll put a sign up like I'm doing right now. $5 choice. $5 a choice. And I'll leave them on the table. That's what we got today in the boutique Vujade. We've got 2 earbuds, a pew pew, toy pew pew, and a comfort cross. That's what I gathered in the last couple of days to put in here. You never know. I may have t-shirts. I may have all kinds of stuff coming up soon, folks. It is a boutique. So you never know what I'm going to put in a boutique. All right? $5 a spot, $5 for the auction to start, a starting bid. You see something there you like on there, yell 5, pop it in there, tell me which one you want, and if you win, you get it. Okay? Simple as that. All right, that's enough of the boutique. I'll pop up the little runner again. All right, and that was the boutique Vujade. Starting bid $5, folks. Earbuds, pew pew. That flow ring is wild. I'll tell you, that flow ring is wild. Fun to play with. But I've had my fun with it. I already did it. So I think kids and other people should play with it first next. You know what I'm saying? All right, get a closer up of these. We got 3 spots left open, folks. 3 spots. Come on. Dig deep, folks. Come on. $4 a spot. It's $4 a spot. That's the cheapest you're going to find anywhere and in this community right now. Okay? For a $30 coin, that's the cheapest you're going to find, because everybody else is either 7 or 10 still, and silver dropped down to 75. And I took 5 off of that, and still going to take 3, 5, or 7 off if you want to buy an ounce of silver from me. All right. Three spots left, folks. I'm going to play this one up because I've got to take a quick break. Been running my yap for the last 1 hour and 30 minutes, and I got to take a quick break. Let's put on one of my old features. Let's see. Let's find a duck race. Find one of them here. Here we go. Which one? Yeah, we'll put this one up. You really got to wonder about the mind of people who put things like that together, don't you? I do, and I don't anymore because I'm one of them. That's some of my fun stuff. What do you see the Ninja Turtles, folks? I haven't got that. Y'all saw the beginning. I'm not going to show that again. That's the rarity. I usually don't show things like that until they're finished. All right, folks, we got 3 spots left for this race. Let's go. Come on. 3 spots. Let's see, what else can we show off today? Oh, I got plenty of stuff to show off. Are you kidding? All right. Here's a little wild robin for you. Check this out. You ever hear someone say, hey, we don't need your 2 cents worth, or don't put your 2 cents in worth? Well, guess what? Here's my idea of your old 2 cents worth. All right? Check these out. Here's 2 cents worth. Indian head. Of course. That's the front. Here's the back. Upside down. Huh? Here's the back. 1 solid ounce of silver. Of copper. Yeah. But it's the Indian head on this one. Behind that, we got season's greetings and happy holidays. Behind that, Indian heads, of course, are 2 cents. You're going to get your 2 cents worth. All right? There's 2 cents worth. Oh, wrong cent. Hold on. I still want to do the joke, but here we go. Here's your 2 cents worth. Okay? Those are 2 ounces of pure copper. What's that worth? You're listening to me. You're watching me on this show. $8 plus shipping. $8 plus shipping. Pick any one you want. I've got all I've got left now are the Indian heads. Excuse me. I don't have any more of the Lincolns right now. I've got these Indian heads, and I have those 2 that are holiday ones. But that's 2 solid ounces of copper for $8. Real simple, especially when these things are selling for like $10 at the coin shows. I know. Trust me. I just finished watching a lot of them being sold. They're going for between $5 and $8 a piece. $5 and $8 a piece. Here's 2 for $8, folks. You know what that is? It's $4 a piece plus shipping. All right. If you're already getting something, if you already won something, hey, you already got a wallet with me. You don't have to worry about the shipping. You already got it. But here you go. 2 cents worth. That's 2 ounces of copper for $8. All right. What else can we show you up and talk about right now? Come on, folks. We got 3 spots left. Then we can stop listening to me yammer. Uh-oh. Guess I shouldn't have touched that button. Get back here. Holy shit, what'd I do? Thank you. All right. 3 spots left. Custom keychain. If you don't like the keychain, that's okay. Unscrew it, take out the coin, pop it in your stack. Okay? As far as the Vujade, I'll bring them back out in a little while. I'll show them up again. I'm going to flip the camera around and show off some of my latest finds the last couple of weeks. I'm sure no one's seen. Wrong one. I'm going to get these cameras right, yeah. Okay, let me readjust it. All right, let's see. Start off with this one. This is a locket. It's a pretty little heart-shaped locket. When you close it, it's got 2 little hearts, and engraved on it, it says Mom. Now, I will not be offering this one up because that one's going to my mother-in-law. Straight up. Here's something neat. Now, partridge in a pear tree. Well, there's your partridge. We'll be making that into a charm soon. Now, everything you see here will be sterling silver. All right? Basically. Like this here. Here's a sterling silver necklace with a beautiful amethyst jewel in it. It'll clean up even nicer once I really clean it up. These are things I haven't gotten to yet. Here's one. I'm more than likely going to donate this or send this off or do something. I was going to do something a little while back, but I missed the timing on it. But check this out. Let me get it up here. That is a sterling silver little ghost. Any of y'all know Miss Nancy T, Ghost Nancy T? She was doing a drive for her daughter a little while back. I think it was for her school kids or doing something with sports. And I wanted to get in on and donate, but this thing got caught up in shipping, messed up, and didn't show up until like a day after the show. Really made me mad I couldn't get involved. But I still got it. I'm going to do something for Nancy T or her daughters just to do it. Here's a little Celtic try something other they call it. Now, the holder on this and the holder is sterling silver. The fish, however, I do believe is pure ivory. That will go on a necklace. So will this beautiful little dolphin. That may go on a charm more likely. That is a necklace. Here's one you don't see too often. A Hershey's Kiss. Isn't that neat? Pure sterling silver. I thought that was cool. All right. We're just going to call this Birdie because I'm not going to try to tell you what kind of bird it is. I don't know. We'll just call it Birdie. It might be a seagull. It might be an osprey. Looks more like a seagull. Now, these are cute. These are cute. If I can get it to stop being a mess here. Here we go. Can you see these? That's Tinkerbell. Sterling silver Tinkerbell. Little fairies. As earrings. Let's see. Here's a neat charm. It's got a beautiful piece of fire opal in it. It's mostly green and blue and that fire opal. Gorgeous thing. All right. I showed you that one Celtic symbol. This is the symbol of Ireland. The hands, the heart, and the crown. That's the symbol of Ireland, the national symbol. It's the same as this. This is a brooch that says the same thing. Hands around the heart and a crown. That's a symbol of Ireland. Now, these are neat. I think Andrea wore these once. She likes them. And I just picked them up and put them back in the kit. Check these out. Aren't these pretty? Pure sterling silver. They're all twisted wire just properly. No matter where you wear them, what you're wearing, as you move, they definitely sparkle and move around because of the silver wire. Let's see. Oh, yeah. These guys. I got that thing. Gotta get off that thing. Let me check over here right quick. What we got? Kevin Hawthorne, welcome in. Come on in. Good afternoon from Lakeland, Florida. Kevin, you're in Lakeland. Sweet. I'm in Tampa. We got friends in Clearwater. We got friends in St. Pete. Got a lot of coin people around here. Gotta stay away from that. Uh-oh. Cheers up, man. Gotta stay away from that middle pad. All right. These here I wanted to show off because I think they're neat. They're either going to be earrings, again, earrings, or they're going to be charms. Haven't decided which, okay? Probably charms. But you see what they look like. That's why I say charms. Could be earrings. But see the backs? I don't like those as earrings. I don't like that at all. All right? I really don't. So these probably will be one up charms, but they're cute little dinos. They are cute little dinos. And I got 4 of those, so that's going to make a nice set. Now, this one is probably going to go into my stack. I have my own stack. I can't wear metal. I'm allergic to it. But I have my own necklaces and stuff. I have them all hanging in the bathroom up there. I wear them when I want. Check this one out. This one is simplicity itself. All right. It's just a rod of pure sterling silver. It's marked. All my stuff's marked. Everything's sterling silver I just showed you. And it's just twisted just right into a musical triple clef. They soldered a holder to the top up here. And that's more than likely going to wind up in my stuff because I'll probably wear that. And that's some of the stuff I've located and found in the last couple of weeks. I'll be working with those, making them into jewelry, making them into earrings or charms. Charms, earrings, necklaces, you name it. Well, one's already a necklace. That little amethyst one's already a necklace itself. Get all them back in there, right? And that one little ghosty, that's definitely for Ghost Nancy T. And get it right here. This upside down business and backwards and all that drives me nuts. There we go. That's a cute little silver ghost. Got to do something for Ghost Nancy T, just to mess with her. Just to mess with her. I love messing with people, especially people I like. If I don't like you, I don't bother to speak to you. I don't care what I don't mess with you. If I like you, I'm usually bound to mess with you. That's the way I am. Let me change this camera out. Ding, 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 ding. Camera. Push the button. Bingo. There we are. All right. Let's pop this up right quick. Share screen. Share screen. And all right. For those who have not done it, if you're new and Kevin, you just came in a little while back, go ahead and put in hashtag brain rot. And that is today's EOS. Today's EOS is probably going to be one of the gold-plated pennies or something. I'll pick it out of the giveaways. But that's the EOS, must be present. I'm only going to spin it twice, folks. I ain't playing that no more. I think 2 shows back, I spun it like 6 times. Yeah, there you go. Hashtag brain rot. Excuse me a second. I'm going to get me a tea. I wish Paz hadn't sent that. We need to get that race, folks. I've got a 4 o'clock appointment today to go see the doc. I got to go back and like I said, I got to do X-rays and I think a CAT scan. Duty, Zeus, what are you doing? Oh, that's Xena. What are you doing, Zeus? I don't care if you're stretching. You want to go out the back? All right, folks, give me a second. I let the dog's out. Let him out the back porch. He wants to go out and see what's going on. All right, look, come on. There you go. There you go. Good boy. Come on. Kitty cat, don't mess with the baby. Stop messing with the baby. There you go. Look up. That's my animals for you. 2 dogs and a cat's bigger than both of them. And the cat's a bully. I swear the cat's a bully. He gets bored and picks on both the dogs. The 2 dogs, Xena and Zeus, are both Chihuahuas. But Zeus, he's full Chihuahua, and he doesn't like to play with that big old overgrown cat. He does not think it's funny. The cat weighs 20, he's weighing in at 24 pounds right now. He's not that big. He used to be a little bigger. The diabetes kind of got him real hard, and he got back up. But he's bigger than Zeus. But Xena's twice as big as Zeus, and she loves to play. Here he goes. All right. Here we go, folks. I knew he was going to do it. Okay. That's enough. All right, that's enough. Enough. Zeusy. That is enough. Thank you. Sorry, folks. He likes to yell. At least once a show, he's got to get in and let him know he's a cheeky Chihuahua himself. He's the one that's named after. That's enough. No, you don't need to talk no more. You don't need to talk no more. That's my job. Yeah, well, I don't care. Oh, here comes a cat. Here comes a kitty cat. Here comes a kitty. Kitty, go get it, kitty. Kitty. Go get him. Sorry, folks. Yep. He's why we named it Cheeky Chihuahua Charms. He is a cheeky one. He is a cheeky one. All right, come on, folks. 3 spots left. 3 spots, folks. Come on, let's go. I can't go all afternoons. Like I said, I got to get up and change and get ready to go see the doctor later. At least I managed to get the appointment right with this one. Let me check my Cash App. I think Paul's already sent. Did Paul's already send Cash App? Yeah, you already sent Cash App. Okay. All right. We got to do something about this. 3 spots left over, folks. 3 spots. You got brain rot? Let's keep that up there for a little bit longer. We'll go over a couple more things. All right. Check that banner down below, folks. If you're just popping in, just popping out, check that banner down below where it says, while on this show, spot will be at 70. I just checked Kick Code. Kick Code says it's at 75. Yep, 75.39. I say it's at 70. That's $5 off spot. If you want an ounce of silver, you want to get a good deal, I'm taking $5 off spot today, right off the top. And once you buy it, you also get, we all spin the wheel, and we call this wheel spots. That spot's got 3, 5, and 7. You land on 7, you land on 5, you land on 3. What it says, we take off what you already got. So if it's at 70, we take 5 off at 65. We take 7 off. There you go. Down to 63? Something like that. Yeah, I think it's 64. Something like that. Anyway, let's face it. That's taking 5 to 10, 12, something like that. 5, 5 to 8, 8 to 10. So anyway, you're getting money taken off top spot, people. So if you want to purchase a ounce of silver from me, just let me know, and we'll spin the wheel for you. And that's all the 4 in the back there. Let me move these right quick. Get a close up. Move the frog. Come here, froggy. All right. What you got there, folks, is a Morgan replica up on the left. Over here, you got a Morgan replica. Down the bottom, you've got a Buffalo nickel Indian head replica. To its right, you've got a holiday round with Santa Claus on it. On the back, it was lightly inscribed to someone named Joshua, but if you know how to buff it out, it'll buff out nice. And up top, you've got a 1 ounce bar, which is a 1 ounce bar, and I believe it has a Walking Liberty replica top there, inside of it. That's a 1 ounce silver, automatically $5 off spot. Automatically $5 off spot. And then you spin the wheel of spots. If you get 7, you get 7. You get 5, you get 5. You get 3, you get 3. Hey, Muscle Shell, welcome. Come on in. We got 3 spots left, Muscle Shell. We got 3 spots left. Take your chances, Muscle Shell. Come on in with us. I'm going to put these back and show you what we're doing, Muscle Shell. Yep, everything's shifted and moved. Whoop. Let's all shift it back. Boop. And pull the camera back. There we go. And pull these. No view. There we go. All right. We have a Benjamin, a 1958, I believe it is. A Kennedy, 1964. And a Liberty Walker, I believe it's a 1945 or 43. I'd have to look at it, but it's a Liberty Walker. Each one is 90% silver. You hit Google, you hit any of them, any of those coins, that $50 is going right about $30 a day. Has been for the last few weeks, all right? That hasn't changed much, $30. It's in a keychain form to hold it. If you don't like the keychain, that's easy. Unscrew the cap, take the coin out, put it in your stack, and give the keychain to somebody or whatever. Put something else in there. It's stainless steel. It's nice. It won't tarnish on you. $30 for a $4 spot. Let's go, folks. Got 3 spots left. Let's get this filled, please. All right, we got that. We're going to pop over and play a little something here. Let's see what we haven't done today.
Oh, fudge.
Only I didn't say fudge. Only I didn't say fudge.
Flipping through here. All right. Let's play this one for you. those are magnetic charms made of pure money. I've taken shredded U.S. banknotes that I got from the U.S. Mint. Well, actually, we got it from the U.S. Mint. I got it from Auction Palooza. That's where we got it from. Took those notes, mixed it in with the resin, mixed it in properly. You've got to mix that stuff just properly to get it right, to make things like what you're seeing there in front of you. All right. Those 4-leaf clovers are pure U.S. Mint dollars or whatever. It's just U.S. Mint shredded folding money. I don't think they just use dollars. I think they use 5s, 10s, and 20s. It's all mixed in there. Those are the last two I got right now. I haven't made up any more. I basically filled all the requests, and I sold all the ones I had left. Those are the last two, other than the ones I carry and personal friends carry. I may make more, but I have to get a request for it probably. If not, I go on to making new things. That's why I keep changing. But the actual ones right there, those are $10 plus shipping, of course, unless you win something and you want to buy that. Yeah, you already got shipping going. That's the way that goes. Those are $10 a piece. We got 4 spots left. Got 4 spots left. We got 3 spots left. 3 spots left at $4 a spot, folks. $4 a spot. The first one was done in by WWP because all races in this show automatically go to WWP first. All right. One automatically. That's automatically in there. We got 3 left. I think Silver Paws got 5 in there. He really wants to get in there. I think he wants one of these. I think he does. And no Paws, yeah, like me, I'll wear mine. I do. You should see some of the stuff that I actually wear out. I don't get crazy to a point, but I do. I'll open my pocket and talk to me about silver. Yeah, I got my silver. All right, you guys. Got the dogs wanting to go out. All right, people. We got 3 spots left. Not anymore. We got 2 spots left. That's 1 for chat. That's 1 for chat. Let's go, folks. 2 spots left. Venture Deloach comes in right behind me and slams me. Hey, Venture. How are you, brother? You got me good. What's your payment? Okay, that's real simple. Hold on a second. Let me change my banner right quick. All right. There you go. It's real simple, Venture. It's real simple. It's Cheeky Chihuahua Charms, all one word, all lower caps at yahoo.com for PayPal and Zelle. For Cash App, it's $ Jimmy Snowdog 2112. All right. You guys, would you stop messing around, please? Silly dogs. All right. I've got to start writing these down. Let me check all this. All right. Okay. Now, 1 for WWP. Let me scroll all the way up here. Do I get the full scroll? Oh, I get full scroll. Okay. Yeah, all right. Good morning. So I think I did okay. Morning, up here. Okay. All right. $10, $4, 10 bucks. There we go. 1 for WWP, at least 9. Okay. I'm not trying to have dead air, but I'm actually trying to read chat and see who all put in what. It goes back. All right. Silver Pod. Okay, Pod put in 5. Yeah, okay. That's 5. Pause. Okay. Okay, help me out there, Zoltan. We went from 4 to 3. Oh, here we go. SkyQuest. Oh, okay, SkyQuest. I found it. All right. 2 for venture. And 1 for chat. All right. Now let me get all this typed in, folks. I got to go over here to the Italian brain rot race. Duty. You be good. I'll put your mouse. Huh? Be good. I mean it. Lay down, be good. Okay, names. Edit list. Okay, here we go. Good. Okay. 1. WWP. Yeah. Take Revenger. All right, let's go back here. I pushed the wrong buttons. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, enter. E-E-N. Oh, come on, stop doing that to me. Why is it doing that? Up to 6. Oh, no, I can't do that. All right. It only takes 6 names? Come on, what is with this mess? All right, let's go back. All right, forget brain rot. Gonna do the ducks. Ducks should be right. I'm having problems, as usual. Yeah, I think that's it. All right. Now I gotta do timing. Let's go 69. No. Clear. Thank you. All right, let's see if I got this right here. Hold on, folks. Wrong button. Wrong button again. No, wrong button. Share screen. Hmm. All right, turn this off. Turn that off. All right. One, pause, chat. Oh, two, oh, 4 and 5. Okay. I gotta go back in and fix that. How do you fix this? I don't mess this up big time. All right. Hold on. All right, we're at it again. Hold on. I didn't realize that 2 of pauses were chat. I did not realize that until I got it up in there. So I will fix this and do this again. Now, I believe that's correct. All right, hold on. Sure. 1 and 2 and just playing chat. Kill the music. Where's the shuffle? There we go. Shuffle characters. All right, folks. Give me a number to shuffle. Give me a number for shuffle, folks. 4. We got 4. All right, go back up here to Duck Ray. All right, shuffle. We got it all. All right, can y'all see that? All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. And they're off. Here we go, folks. I was going to do the Italian brain rot because that's what I wanted to push with because that's what I got new, but it wouldn't take after 6 characters. I don't understand what I was doing wrong or what's wrong with the computer. Something's wrong with things today. I don't know what it is. I'm just going to go with it. All right. We got 54 seconds left and we got chat and pause out front. We got WWP coming up. Come on, folks. Here we got 46 seconds. Let's go. Hey, Jenna, welcome and come on in. All right, 28 seconds, folks. We're all shifting around. Venture's hanging around in that back part. That might be bringing him in. We're coming down to get hit here. 20, 19 racks that pack at 19 seconds and pause just jumped to the back. He just might be doing that boomerang. He might be rocking it to the back. Here we go. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 5, 4. Venture's flying up. Here comes Venture. Venture's taking it. Venture, boom, and Venture takes it out. Woo! Congratulations, Venture. That's cool. Where's that sound at? Here we go. Yay! We'll do it again and do it again. Congratulations, Venture. Okay, you basically know the routine. First, I need to know which one you want. That would help, right? Yeah, it would help. All right, we come back up here to comments. Here we go. Thanks. By Guy Quest, it's 2 p.m. here. I'm ready for a nap. I hear you. I hear you. I got to go to the doctor's office. As soon as I climb off of here, I got to get dressed up and get ready to go to a doctor's office. Yeah, you got it. Venture, which one you want, brother? Do you want the Benji? Do you want the Kennedy? Or would you like the Walker? 11 a.m. there. Yeah, it's officially for us it's 2:16. He wants the Walker. You got it, brother. All right, you know the routine. What I need you to do is send me an email. I think I know who you are. But send me an email. Give me the proper address and stuff so I can go ahead and make it a claiming email so I know that's your one and all that. We got that one taken care of. We scratch that off and we put down Walker to Venture. All right, we got the Walker to Venture. That's taken care of. I'll go over one more time, folks. Jenna, since you came in late, those what we were doing was a $4 race for 10 people a race for the 90% keychains. The keychains sitting next to them, those are pure shredded American banknotes. Those are lucky keychains, and those go for $10. All right. Now, I'm going to get over now. Jenna, you came in late. Do me a favor because I'm going to pop this up right quick. I know I'm pushing a little bit, but I am running out of time, so I got to go to this doctor's appointment today. Yeah, thank you, Zoltan. Venture, you know my Cheeky Chihuahua Charms address. Just send that to me and let me know and give me your address, claim it so I can get all that set up, all right? And we got one more today. Let me move this over. Dink, go here, share screen. Hit this one. All right. Jenna, you came in late. I don't know if you got to it or not, but do me a favor. Do us all a favor. Do yourself a favor. There you get in that hashtag brain rot. Hashtag brain rot. And while we're thinking about brain rot, I got to look through the giveaway bag and see what we're going to come up with today. I haven't opened this one in a while. What's in here? There's a bunch of stuff in here. Okay. Let's see. Oh, yeah, there's a bunch of stuff in here. Okay. Oh, that's sweet. All right. Let's see. Give me choice. All right. Here we go. A little stack of choices. There's a Mercury in there. I don't know about Mercury. Okay. All right, that works. Okay. All right. I see it in there. You got it. All right. Everybody's got it in by now, I'm sure. Okay. And we're going to come back over to here. Stop sharing. All right. I'm going to move this over here. I've made a mess today. All right. We've got an NGC 1998 Malta cent. Brilliant uncirculated NGC in a case. We got 3 pennies. One I think, yeah, okay. One's a steel penny, one's a wheat cent, and the other's an error coin. Then you got a Sacagawea official. It's a silver-plated Sacagawea. And then you got 3 buffalo nickels. Can you see all of them in there? That shouldn't be too hard. There you go. All right. Y'all get your choice? Yeah, I'll give you a choice of 2. You get your choice of 2 out of that 4. Let me pop up here. Go over to the wheel. Give me 2. All right. Here we go, folks. Tell you what. I haven't done this in a while. Got to do this at least once. Where is that little bugger? Here we go. He's a bugger. Yeah, I like that one. All right, let me pop it over here. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Come on. Let's go. Must be present to win. We know the rules. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Zoltan, I know you're in here. Woo! All right. All right. That's what I like seeing. Go back over here. Wait a minute. Did y'all see that? Did nobody see it? Oh, shit. Hold on. Oh, hold on, folks. I think I screwed up. Hold on. God. Push the right button. Share screen. Push screen. Now y'all see it? I'm sorry, folks. I screwed up. I'm sorry, I did. I screwed up. I thought I pushed the right button, and I was looking at it spin around, and it was going great for me. It landed on Zoltan, but I didn't realize y'all weren't seeing it. I apologize. I really do. I'm sorry. Zoltan, you get your choice between the Malta penny, the American pennies, the silver-plated Sacagawea, or the 3 Buffalo nickels. You get a choice of 2 of those. Yeah, I can't believe I pulled that one. Someone's got to screw up something today. I know that. Here, let me get the picture off of here right quick. Stop sharing. There you go. Will you put 2 and 4 in the WWP chest? You got it, brother. You got that. You dang right. We'll all watch this live. Here we go. These 2 are going in WWP chest. And there it goes. Come on. Open wide. Open wide. Boom. All right. Thank you, Zoltan. Thank you, brother. We appreciate that. It's been a wild show today. Ending up at 2 hours and almost 2.5 hours. Wow. No wonder my voice is ragged. I got a mess here to clean up before the wife gets home, but that ain't going to happen. She's going to see her chair and laugh at me. I got to go to the doctor's office, folks. I'm Jimmy Snowdog. We are Cheeky Chihuahua Charms. If you've seen something you like, if you watch my show later, yell at me. I'm easy to find. I'm at Cheeky Chihuahua Charms at yahoo.com. I am going to flip over I'm going to play this song one more time for you. I'm going to redo the clouds myself, but I pull these in from somebody else's work. But that's my original piece, and I'm going to close out with this one. Blessings, everyone, and thank you so kindly for your love for WWP and everybody else. Love you, community. Goodbye.
Bye.